welcome back to episode 14. And today we've got a special episode where we actually have some real talk with some real traders. So welcome to the podcast, Jay, Jake, and Shay. How's it going, boys?
Not bad, thank you.
Doing good, thank you.
Everyone had a good day?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, been alright, thanks.
Good.
Gold playing silly buggers today with people, but not been too bad for me today.
No? Jay? Shay, you had any trades?
Yeah, I've 2 losses on gold, 1 win, and I'm currently in gold, another one now, so just see how it goes. Not going too great, but it's what it is. It's one of them days.
Part of the game.
Office, mate. It's all part and parcel. I mean,
Jay, what about you?
I've had 2 L's and I'm in a gold trade currently. So let's see if we can get somewhere and hold up for maybe.
Fingers crossed. How do them 2 losses affect you guys? Like, do you let it bother you?
No.
it's what it is, man. It's all like the losses have got to come. Do you know what I mean? Like, if with the strategies, if I've put my strategies live, I've got faith in them and I'm happy with the stats. I'll just let them do their thing. Like, at the end of the day, it's giving you data across 12 months. Across them 12 months, you'll take losses. It's all like along the way. Do you know what I mean? It's all part of it. So I'm not gonna beat myself up about it. It's just one of them days, and who knows? Like, tomorrow could be. You know what I mean? Just never know.
That's it. And are you gonna like pause your strategies or rework them after this?
Oh no. Like, obviously, it depends. If I went on to take, I don't know, 3 losses in a row on one strategy, with my personal preference, I don't like to lose more than 2. So I'd probably tweak it a little bit, and then, do you know what I mean? But I'm not gonna go and pause it just because I've had 1 or 2 losses.
That's same.
I wish it was just wins, but it's unrealistic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
But
I agree.
imagine if we weren't using auto, like back in the day. So we've all manual traded. How we would never have been able to think, oh, I've taken a couple of losses, I need to stop it and go and tweak it, because how long would that have taken us?
It's
It's impossible, isn't it?
been there for ages.
So like, we've all been through the manual trading journey, so like having auto just made life so much easier, because I failed so many challenges before automation, and it's just made it so much easier.
I think there used to be a game, didn't there? Who could actually pass the first FTMO? Because I know back in the day, if I scroll through mine now and went back, because obviously I'm max funded, same as I think you are, Jake. You share.
No, I'm on, hopefully, fingers crossed, on my way there. But I'm in phase 2 for 2 FTMOs, and then I just bought another 200k of FTMO as well, and then. But I'm funded on Golden Suite and Alpha, but just not FTMO at the moment.
Yeah,
what about you, Jay?
I'm still climbing the ladder. I'm still behind you guys, but I'm getting there.
You're on the right path, for sure.
From the beginning of the year to what I am now, yes, come quite a lot far. But having lost those funded,
that was dodgy firms.
Dodgy firms. But
yeah, let's talk about the dodgy firms. Let's help some of the viewers out with the prop firms that we use and who not to use and why some of them are more expensive, and you just need to basically put your hand in your pocket and spend that extra 50
quid. Get what you pay for, isn't it?
Get what you pay for, exactly.
Yeah, I think one of the key things is if you see a prop firm doing offer after offer, whether you think they're amazing, whether you see them paying out, they are going downhill.
100%.
Yeah, because I see TFT doing silly offers again. I'm still in their Discord, and they haven't been paying people out for about 30 days. They're saying they're migrating to the new system, so they can't pay out at the moment, and everyone's kicking off. And I think, what are you doing after last time? Like, you're still buying challenges with them.
I know, it's just crazy. So
if you're going to go for the quality, it's all about TGS, FTMO.
100%.
You're guaranteed. You've got the right people, and
I think,
like you said, Jake, they don't do too many offers because they're the real people.
Yeah. So like, I manual trade with Alpha, but I find recently a few of my trades, the losses have been more than what they should. It's like they're adding a little bit on, or they get me out late. But either way, I don't like it.
Same with me. That's happened with me as well with Alpha.
That's it.
With
Alpha's entries are real nice.
I'm not a fan of them at the minute. So even I've said, just from now on, like, I'll still stick with the Alpha funded I have, and then but challenges wise from now on, it's just straight FTMO and golden suit because you know what you're getting. Do you know what I mean?
And that's exactly what we want. We just want to pass, rinse them. And I agree with you with Alpha. So my really old Alpha accounts that I've still got going, they're perfect. But the new ones that I've been passing and manual trading, they definitely add a pip or two. And who was it? Who was the other ones? Is it Quantech?
Quantech used to add a couple of pips.
Yeah, that's one Jay got fucked over by.
Yeah, you did. How have you felt though, Jay? Like having them mess you over and then...
You know, it's so close. As you know, requested a payout. And I think after the 5-6 days and like you can email Alpha, FTMO, what's happening? Can you keep me updated? Here, there was no one to even go to. So I think after like that first weekend, because I requested on a Monday and that Friday, I was like, it's not happening. Took myself over the weekend and started again. But you lose like momentum, if that makes sense. You lose that little bit of buzz for a little while. But then over time, you just get your mindset in gear. And I think that was the biggest thing because I needed that because since then my mindset has been on point. So you take one loss. Bearing in mind, we've run 2, 3, 4 different strategies. If they all take one loss per day, then you have to deal with that because on the knock-on impact, there's going to take 2 or 3 wins over a course of a period of a week or 2. It all balances out. So I think back then it was just my mindset, but I'm okay with that now. It's going to happen.
Oh, it definitely is.
Them tough times is what makes you as a trader.
100%.
Say you've been in drawdown for a month or, like I say, losing accounts. A lot of people give up during them hard times, but that's where like the real traders are made, is when you push through that hard bit.
How do we push through that hard bit though? Because there's probably loads of traders, even traders using the auto system that are not putting in the work, that are probably sat there thinking, shit, what do I need to do to get where, I don't know, you guys are. So well, what gets you through it?
A lot of it is who you are as a person, sort of thing. Like, what are your habits like from day to day? Like, do you get in from work and sit in front of the TV for the rest of the day, or are you like putting in the work behind the scenes? Just like general habits, I think.
It's definitely a mindset thing as well. Do you know what I mean? It's the sense of like, how much do you want it? Do you know what I mean? Like, you gotta be. It's not gonna come to you on a silver spoon. Do you know what I mean? Like, you gotta put the work in, and the results will follow. Like, yeah, losses will happen, but you gotta look at it on a scale of each quarter, half a year, 12 months. Like, as long as you're profitable within them time, it's can't.
I don't look at it like monthly anymore. Really, like,
there's no point. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no point. As long as you know at least maybe each quarter you're profitable, then you know what I mean. There's no need to beat yourself up because you took 2 losses in one day. Do you know what I mean?
Even if I'm not winning, as long as even if I'm not break even for a month or 2, like I'm fine with that. I'm more than happy with that.
Because all it takes is that third month to come along and you have a crazy little run, and it's made up for the 2 previous months before. And that's the beauty of it. Do you know what I mean? And that's why, it's the way forward.
I think that's proven in the podcast with Jamie, where he was literally 1% off failing his phase 2, and then just made 23k like instantly, passing it with a few trading stop loss. So it's definitely one of those bugbears where someone can't keep their head in the game.
Yeah.
I remember I was at work and he came over to me, he was showing me his trades. He was well chuffed.
I bet he was over the moon. He was straight on to me. Oh, I'm going to go buy that swimming pool now. When he got that first payout. So, with your first payouts, what did you guys treat yourselves to, if you remember?
I actually paid off some debt. I bought a carpet, so I had to pay that off. So nothing too fancy.
Life goals.
Yeah. How about you guys?
I think to be honest with you, I bought another account straight away, and then I don't know, as a first payout thing, me and my missus just went for a meal.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Just had to be done, man. It's first of many. Yeah.
That's one of the beauties of getting payouts, is like eating out whenever you want. You know, that's you don't have to restrict yourself. If you know, I don't fancy
100%.
cooking today, or the weather's nice, just go down to the pub and get some local grub.
Yeah, it's got to be
It
with
just
us.
makes your finance a lot easier.
Yeah,
Does
100%.
100%.
takes that I don't know, takes that stress off you if you did have any, and it proves other people wrong as well that doubted you in the past.
Yeah, definitely.
I love
Yeah,
this.
I can't lie. I have definitely been one to send payout certificates to people that back in the day that were not 100% sure of whether this worked or not. So it is one of those things, but it takes a lot to get there. So you guys get a lot of questions in the chat, and that's why I really wanted to get you three on, because like if you're anything like me, you're bombarded with questions, which is fine because we are experienced, and for me, it's my role. For you guys, it's just your experience and you passing on what you've got. So what are the positives that you get through from members messaging you about auto, anything to do with auto, anything to do with their trading, their mindset? And then on the flip side, one from each of you, what is the biggest bugbear or the thing that really, really annoys you?
I think, do you want to go first?
No, you go.
I think for me, the positives is like, obviously it's a nice feeling to see like someone come to you and ask you for help and things like that. Do you know what I mean? And I would always help someone the best I can. As I was at the start, I was asking people questions and things like that. But I think what is for me, the positive for me is when you see that someone really wants it. Like, do you know what I mean? You see how much they want it, and then it's like, of course I'm going to help you. Like, do you know what I mean? You can see they want it. They'll ask you their question, they'll go away, put in the work, and then they'll say, oh, look, like, this is what I done behind the scenes. This is how my strategy is looking now, and things like that. But then there's the negative in the sense of they'll just ask you either the same questions over and over again, expecting it on some silver spoon. Do you know what I mean? Like, just
You've got to put in the work as well, don't you?
yeah, like you can't. Obviously, you can ask questions, but you've got to go away and put it in. They'll ask you a question. Don't do anything about the answer you gave them. They'll repeat the question, and they're not going away and doing the work. They just want you to basically, you know what I mean, do it all for them, and that's not how
Can
it
you
works.
do my stat? Can you do my
Yeah,
strat?
can you do it for me?
Basically,
Come on
can
a
you
call.
do my strategy for me? No, I'm not doing your strategy for you.
No, I'm not doing it. You got to do it,
Yeah.
and if you want to ask me whatever, do you know what I mean? That's
So
how it.
you took the words straight out of my mouth, really. Like when you can tell someone's proper keen and like wants to learn, you're quite happy to go the extra mile for them. But then, like on the flip side, you do get people that just want it handed to them, and you got to put in the work. Like all four of us here got to where we are from putting in the work, and to do this long term and maintain that sort of level of effort, you do have to put in the work, because otherwise, like when you take your losses or we're not here to help you, like what are you going to do?
100%.
For me, I think it's only been recently for me, Gemma. So I've worked hard. I know I put a lot of work in. I speak to Jake a lot. I spoke to Shay as well, just to understand that little bit more. And I think now my results are coming better, and people have been coming to me. So it's only more recent. For me, it's just like, yeah, my work's paying off. That little bit of recognition makes you, puts you on that little bit of a different stool.
Okay, let me interrupt you there. What about 15.5? Because you've been a massive help with 15.5. So I'd probably say you've been asked questions for quite a long time, but it's just different things, different. So 15.5 and then automation.
15.5, from day one. I love the strategy. I fell in love with it.
Yeah, always.
I got to know it straight away. I did back testing for days upon days, hours upon hours, just to get it right. I didn't go live. I was on a demo for a little while, and I had that fear factor as well when I went from demo to an actual challenge. So that bit of a shock to the system, because that was my like first proper manual trading. So it's nice to be asked questions. They do test you sometimes, but then I'm going to state it back. I then question: have they watched the tutorials? Have they done their back testing?
Yeah, back testing is a big one, especially with manual trading. Like you do have to put in quite a lot of work to back test, and you need that to build up that mindset and also the confidence in the strategy.
Because if we're not back testing, what are people doing?
Pardon? Say that again?
Literally,
if people are not back testing, what are they essentially doing when they put on a trade?
Gambling, really.
Gambling.
So where might they go? They might as well just go to bloody
Go
Vegas.
to the bookies,
Mm.
man.
Put it all to the
The
bookies.
bookies.
Yeah.
So put your,
I went with the extreme.
We'll go online, Shay. Yeah, we'll go
yeah,
online.
yeah, 365 bookies.
Well,
Mhm.
so yeah, I do get that, but it's when you guys first started, did you find yourselves asking loads of questions, or were you asking the right questions? Because I strongly believe that you don't get where you want in life unless you ask the right questions, and maybe that is what people are not doing. They're asking the wrong questions to progress them. They're asking questions that will just keep them here rather than get them to the next level, because if we're not asked the right question, we're just going to answer the question we get.
Mm.
Great.
I think like, oh no, I'll let you go for one.
I think just from I think the newbies have been asking the same questions that we probably asked, but I think for us it was a lot more. We wanted more detail, and I think Ryan, yourself, was always there to give us that extra little bit of detail. We may have gone in a little bit more detail, ask a couple more whys at the back of it, just to understand. I know I've reached out to Ryan. Ryan, I don't understand this. Could you just explain? And he explained it, and you get it. But then him explaining something to me and then me not putting it into practice, I'm not going to understand that. I'm not going to learn. So that'll be the real questions, that when they get that information, do they really just put it into practice? The information that Jake gives. I know when, like, for example, Jake, I'm stuck. I'm trying to bring my SL down. Help me out. He'll give me a little bit of tips. Back in the days, not now. But and I will try it. And I think that's when you just sync with the actual system. So that's my point of view. And I think this goes back. Have you watched tutorials? Have you watched most of them so many times?
I feel a lot of people ask questions before they've like actually fully tried it themselves. Like we've all been through that trade copier situation where Traders Connect shut down, or not shut down, they stopped allowing MetaTrader. You just see lots of questions like, oh, how do I do this? How do I do that? Or can someone help me set up the copier? But if all the tools are there, you just got to put your mind to it and just give it a go. And you know, all of us really set up our copiers with just watching YouTube videos or the tutorials, and you know, you just got to put your mind to it and try and do it.
It's just that initiative, isn't it? Because I think
Yeah.
as soon as everyone takes that initiative, you almost level up. Because Jay, I also think you're right. When all of us started trading, we were probably asking the same sort of questions, but it is what you do with that information. And the ones that do something with that information, they're the ones getting funded. They're the ones getting life-changing payouts, and they're the ones that are making their dreams and goals come true. So I think my key thing here is, if anyone watching asks a question about anything in life, do something with it, and you'll see your life just go further, and it will give you that bit of confidence.
100%. It's what you do with the information behind the scenes. Do you know what I mean? Putting in the work, and results will follow. Do you know what I mean? That's all it is.
It's important what you just said there, Shay. Putting that the work in.
Putting that work in.
Not going to happen automatically. You're not going to copy a YouTube or a podcast and try and photograph it and see if you can get all the figures. It's not going to work like that all the time. You have to make it your own, and you have to put the effort in. And I know, like, Jake puts his time in after work. I try and get mine done in the morning, so I've got that little bit afternoon to myself. But it's just spending those time.
Especially with automation, like we've got the best tools around to do it. So the work you do have to put in is minimal compared to like most traders who are manual trading. So you're not asking for much really. But I remember Ryan always says this. You've got to become the type of person that can attract success, and it is so true.
Yeah.
You have to change.
It really is true.
Another thing though, like with what I would say is, like with the mindset side of things, like obviously I get how it is, like in the sense of I'd say, like, I'd advise people not sometimes to not, like, let's say you see someone sending in a trade or an achievement of passing an account, or do you know what I mean? Like, don't beat yourself up in the sense of like, when's that gonna be me? Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
that's a tough one, isn't it? When you first start,
time will come. If you know you're putting in the work, your time's gonna come. Like, there was periods where I remember even at the start where I was like, this is like I told you on the podcast, I'm like, do you know what I mean? This is like, what's going on? I'm seeing people pass, like, but take yourself away, work on the mindset side of things, put in the work, and 100% with this software, the results will follow. It's do you know what I
It
mean?
will all happen at once.
It will
It
happen.
literally, it will
100%.
just all explode at once. You'll
Explode
get
at
those
once and
accounts
then
passed. You'll
Yeah,
get
that
those
mad
payouts, and
week. Well, yeah.
yeah.
you'll just be sat there thinking, "What the hell has just happened? What do I do?" And then it's so. Couple of final questions. So have a quick think around why you guys use automation. So if we could have a different answer from each of you, and how it benefits you. But first, when you became funded, give me one bit of advice that you could give to somebody else of how to cope. So go, Jake.
Low risk. I started off with 0.5% risk for my funded accounts. It really takes, the stress away from it, because if you do go on a losing streak, you still got so much more you got like double the drawdown. And even if you say you make 3% at half risk, that's 1.5%, 150k account, it's still a nice amount of profit, isn't it? So my rule is, if I get 3 accounts with one firm, I'll have one of them at 1% risk.
Okay,
And
that's good.
so I still get a nice payout, but most of my accounts are kept safe.
Jay?
I think, same 0.5% risk unfunded, and don't do anything different that you didn't do before. And keep it the same, keep the same strategy. Don't do anything different. Don't start closing your accounts because it's real money and you see that profit and you're like
Closing trades early.
5 days away from payout. No, don't bother. Just do exactly what you would have done before, and just stay calm with it. Because I think a friend of ours always says that to us. It's not about stage 1, stage 2. It's about stage 3 as well. So that's the getting the
I
withdrawal.
actually find funded accounts easier to manage because there's no profit target. You make 1 or 2%, you just turn it off, wait for payout, job done. Like,
take your money and run.
You're not constantly trying to get this 10%, which it can fuck with your head, because you can get to like 8-9%, and you take a few losses, and it just goes round and round. But yeah, funded accounts, you don't need that, but you just have to push through that bit and get funded, which is the hard bit.
Go on then, Shay.
Literally similar to Jake and Jay as well. They said, like, with me, funded accounts 0.5%. And there might be, like Jake said, with certain prop firms, if you have a few, you might use one for 1%. But it's literally just like going into it with the mindset side of things, in the sense of just let the strategies do their thing, and it will pay off. Do you know what I mean? Not to beat yourself up when you see yourself in a little bit of drawdown. Like with the whole managing risk thing, like Jake said, it's easier to manage it when you lower your risk, because it will take, like, even if you go to a certain point, you're like, oh, I might go quarter risk, which is what I've done. It's like it's hard to lose an account when you manage your risk properly. Do you know what I mean?
It
just may take longer to get out of it, which is
it's all
but
right.
it's possible. It's possible to get out of it. It is like you could be at like 0.1, 0.1% risk, and you'd still work your way out of it. It just might take you 6 months or so. Okay, so guys, final question then, and we'll go to Shay first this time. Why does automation work for you, and why do you love it?
For me, it's just for how easy it is. So like we've said earlier, with the whole backtesting thing, it just makes life a lot easier of trading. I think that's a major part, and the fact it's not as time consuming, even though it still is. It can be, in the sense of sitting there. Sometimes I'll be up till 4 a.m. just playing with strategies and stuff. But that's because of the passion for it. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the passion. But it's just like, also, for me, the whole big thing is the whole big thing for me is it's a time thing. Do you know what I mean? It allows the fact that I can be away with my missus and my little one.
You see your kid now, haven't you? So
yeah, exactly. And it's just allowing more time to be with them, like go on holidays, go here, see. Do you know what I mean? And the fact that you can be like, I was on holiday and I was still getting trades triggered while I was away. And do you know what I mean? And that's the beauty of it for me. The fact that you can be away, have the time, and still be making money while doing it. And yeah, can't beat that. That can't be beaten.
Great answer. Go on then, Shaky Jake. Go for it.
So same thing as Shay, really. Freedom. Nice to be staring at the charts all the time, because like manual trading. I've been funded with manual trading, but you don't have to rely on it. Like, not that it's a hobby, but I do manual trading because I enjoy it. I'm not like purely relying on it. And if I miss a trade here and there, it really doesn't bother me because I've got also, making me money. And because I've got a kid on the way, so that just means I can spend more time with him when he's here. And it's gonna help me with maternity pay as well, because obviously my missus is gonna be off work for like over a year. So yeah, that's mine.
Go on, Jay.
I think Shay's already said I went holiday last year, and banking when you're partying is probably the best thing.
I can't believe it.
That's good.
I could have guessed. I could have bet money on you saying something along the lines of pie.
And
You were in Egypt, didn't you?
I was in Egypt, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember the night. All I can remember is like CJ's making me money, so I was very happy with that. And I came out of hospital, and it had a UJ had it TP as well. So I think what happens, a lot of people talk about at night time, wake up in the morning, seeing there's blues as well. I think that recognition again, that hard work that you put in, those hours that you put in, Shay, you said like overnight, those late hours, like 2-3 in the morning, you still got like radio on, trying to get this done, trying to move that 78 to 79%. Come on, please do it for me tonight. But yeah, I think that's one of the benefits. And I think the people around as well. I think the like-minded people.
So the meets are good.
And yeah, the people that are around us now. And yeah, it's great. It's great to be part of the team.
Okay.
Great answers, guys.
Your turn, Gemma.
Yeah.
Why do I love automation?
Yeah.
So I can do this. So I can talk to you guys. So I can reply to messages. So I can do Zooms with people looking to get involved. So I can have family time. I still manual trade because obviously I've got Club 15.5, but I absolutely love the fact that I can go out, and I always like to use the example of I went to Orlando last year. So it was like a 9-hour flight, I think. And I was in GU when I was boarding the plane. Didn't get Wi-Fi on the plane, so I thought, you know what, don't want to reply to messages, I just want to relax. And got over there and I had $6,000 waiting, and it was payout day the next day. So there's no way I would have been able to manage that because it was a trading stop loss. And that is, yes. And we used to be a bit crazy trying to use auto on EU, GU and everything. So yeah, but I just love talking to you guys. I just love the community. So whether we were manual trading, auto trading, it's not, the money helps because we need money to survive. But for me, it's the sense of helping people achieve what they want. And if I had to manual trade all day, I can't help people all day. So that's me. Sorry, went on a bit of a rant there.
You all right?
Right, guys, let's leave it there. So thank you so much for coming on. I hope you viewers have got something from this. The lads will definitely be coming back on at some point, whether all together, individually, but it's hopefully this has got what you need. And let us know, either one of us, if you want us to come on and go through anything else that you might be struggling with, something you want us to cover. Like, we have got the wizards on here that create strategies, so let's use them. Why are we not using them? So guys, thank you so much for spending your time. It is 10 to 8, so we are all using our evenings to get this filmed. So thank you, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.